local business is actually holding a Christmas tree workshop. Good morning, Josh.
Yeah, good morning, guys. That's right. So check this out. One trend that's been becoming more popular is the upside down tree. If you live in an apartment or something with less floor space, this makes it very ideal. Plus, you can leave your big ornaments up near the top so the kids can't get to it. That's just one trend. More trends are happening as we speak. I'm trying to learn not only trends, but how to really make a tree look great. Melissa Hutton, we're at her Beladagio store here in Northwest Bakersfield. Melissa, you've been designing trees or making them look fantastic for years. This was a barren, artificial, plain tree. And in just about a half hour, you've really transformed this thing. Last time we saw it in the last hour, we had some, a little bit of the LEDs up here, the incandescent lights, and, this little fancy, glittery, ribbony type stuff right here. But you've added so much more. Tell us what you've added, what you've done, how have you made it look so beautiful just in the past half hour?
Well, basically, this is adding a lot of different textures. These are all really great artificial pieces.
This looks like real birchwood.
It looks like real birchwood.
And it's very lightweight as paper mache, you said?
Paper mache.
That's crazy.
Exactly. And I've added a little bit of the snowy pine in with some real pine cones. Again, I was talking earlier about the fact that so many things are going very organic and a little bit more rustic. Mm-hmm. And
yeah, some of these branches you've added in here, they look like they were taken from your backyard.
Exactly, and that's the whole purpose of this. This is a dried pine, which looks like I could have plucked it off my tree last Christmas, actually. And then we've got some aspen, and yeah, and these are all a little glittered and have a little bit of snow on them. And I've also used some heavily wired branches. Of the woodsy branches to give it a real rustic look.
And where do you get your ideas as far as you've really added a very unique piece in the middle? I got the little cardinal right here with the bird cage and the eggs and the lights. Is that something you saw like at a convention or something or a magazine? How do you get these ideas? What do you add there in the middle to give it that extra little bit of spice?
Well, we go to a number of different markets to make our selections of Christmas ornaments and Christmas goods. And we kind of have a trademark of putting focal points in a lot of our Christmas trees and unusual things. And last year it was lamps we put lamps in the top of the tree for our class. And I selected to put a little cloche in here with some LED lights around a cute little nest with the cardinal.
And your Christmas tree workshop, you say last year especially, tons of people.
It was very, very crowded. Yes, it was, which we are very fortunate, and we love to have you all come.
Why do you think it's so popular?
I think people are interested in just doing something a little different than the standard Christmas tree, hanging the ornaments, and they just want a little bit more texture. Our trees need to really reflect who we are and our families. So you may want to plop some of Grandma's old ornaments on this tree, and it would be perfectly fine. It's just really an expression of yourself.
All right, well, stick around. We'll be with Melissa one last segment. We're going to put the finishing touches on this tree. Guys, Melissa says that even if you don't have a lot of ornaments or a lot of bling or anything laying around, you can make it really personalized by maybe adding your kids' books or stuffed animals, anything that can really make it personal, stuff laying around the house that can really start building those memories. If they're a reflection on yourself, evidently I'm very simple because all I have is a little, 12-inch tree with some lights around it, no bling. I'm learning, though. Guys,
you sure are. Thank you so much.
Do just that. So Josh is on the job out there right now in Northwest Bakersfield trying to figure out what he can do to improve on the 12-inch tree that's in his apartment right now.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's better than nothing. I've lived on my own, 10 years now, and I thought it was time to finally get a tree. It may not be a big tree, but at least I have a tree. But you don't know what you don't know. And I could definitely never in a million years make something as elaborate as this beautiful Christmas archway we have right here. But Melissa Hutton here at Beladagio is here to help me. She's putting her finishing touches on our beautiful tree. I say your beautiful tree you made for us this morning. We started out, in case viewers are just now tuning in, we started out with this barren artificial tree, just had a couple lights on it, that's it. And throughout the morning, Melissa's been adding more to it to really make it beautiful and unique. And I guess quickly do a quick recap on what you've added and then your finishing touches that you just added in the past few seconds.
Okay. First step was adding the abaca after we fluffed the tree really well and made sure that all the branches were nice and full. Then I put in some really organic artificial greens and leaves, branches, pine, after which I plugged in a focal point, which has the little LED light.
I still think that's so cool, the cardinal in the nest.
The cardinal kind of likes it too.
Yeah.
So then the last step was to put in the ornaments. Now the larger ornaments I always try to put toward the middle of the tree because part of the ugliest part of the tree is really the trunk. So this pretty much obscures all of that, and then we put on the ornaments, and you can see we've got a combination of really rustic looking with very blingy, and it works.
And there's a certain way you tie these ornaments as well to make them more sturdy.
Well, one of the things we found through the years, and I'll try to get this one off of here, when you have a ribbon on an ornament and you're hanging all of your ornaments off of a tree. Let me try to get this off.
You hung that one too tight. It's okay. It's okay. Basically, what she does, she kind of wraps it around a couple times, then you tie a little knot in there, don't you?
Well, it's just a wrap like this, and then you just bring it around the end. Easy. Like that. If you don't choose to cut these off and use your regular wires or hooks.
Now we're already out of time, but if you can just kind of briefly tell us what people can expect if they come out to the Christmas tree workshop this Saturday.
Pretty much a step-by-step of how to decorate your Christmas tree. It will be totally different than this is, where we'll show you how to apply the abaca, apply the ribbon, and put all of your fun ornaments on, your little dangly ornaments, the cute things that like this are the last ones on there, and how to create a focal point.
All right, thank you so much for having me, Melissa. I really appreciate it. I've learned so much. You don't know what you don't know. If you're like me and you want to learn how to beautify your tree, this is the place, Beladagio on Saturday. Guys, back to you.
All right, Josh, thank you very much. We'll check back in with you in a little bit.